Hey guys, it's Jenny with Creature Cove, and today we're going to
Spooderville.
I'm gonna tell you a very short story about why we're going to Spooderville today. So a little while ago, I have been noticing at the reptile expos that slowly but surely jumping spiders have been making their way onto the scene, and now it's to a point where I don't go to a single reptile expo where I don't see like 2, 3, 4 tables with jumping spiders and all their very cute things. So I was seeing all these crazy, elaborate, gorgeous enclosures for jumping spiders. I was like, that's it. I think we need to add a jumping spider to our family. And I dove headfirst, went into all the research, finding out all the care guidelines and everything I needed to know about them, and then some. And let me tell you,
I fell down a rabbit hole
and learned some incredibly amazing facts about these guys. After a little while of sitting and thinking on things, I was like, you know, I think now may not be the time, and I think I was really falling in love with them just because I really liked the enclosures for them. So I was like, let's table this thought, see how things go, and maybe someday we'll end up getting a jumping spider. So fast forward only a week later, once I have tabled this thought, to Thanksgiving night when we're all sitting around after dinner, and my son Jake looks up at the ceiling and says, "Hey Mom, is that a jumping spider on the ceiling?" And I look up, and 15 feet in the air is this very cute little jumping spider. So I ran to the garage and got our big long pole with a bristle brush at the end for like cleaning cobwebs off ceilings and stuff, and slowly coaxed him out onto the brush, and he jumped on my hand, and now I'm a spooder mommy. So originally I had to find a quick makeshift home for him, so I had him in this Exoterra, which I think this one's, yes, it's a very tiny Exoterra that we use for hatchling geckos sometimes. And I love it for that reason. I did not like it for the jumping spider because he would make his webs in the corner, and then you'd end up like ripping his web apart. And then he would get into these tiny little grooves, and we would just never see him. So I didn't know if he was eating or if he was happy or whatnot, even if he was alive, because we could never find him. So I was watching Tarantula Cat because I just love her. And she is affiliate of Tarantula Cribs, and I was browsing through their website and found this little beauty, and this is a 6x6 cube, so it actually comes with this lid like that, so it would be flat, it wouldn't have this roof on it. But I got the kit version of it, which is called the 9-inch understory, and it comes with this very cute roof. So now it looks like a house, and I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. So let's first talk about my particular species of jumping spider, which I believe to be the bold jumping spider, or the Phidippus audex, or however you would like to pronounce that. But according to my research, I deduced it being that type because of its characteristics and of where we live, so they're pretty common around here. I was stuck between this guy and the regal jumping spider, but I'm pretty sure we have a bold. But if you are good at this, at IDing jumping spiders, please let me know if you disagree. Next thing is I wanted to know if it was a boy or girl, and luckily our spider is almost an adult, if not an adult, so like sub-adult, adult age-wise, so I was able to tell instantly that we have a male. And the way I was able to tell that is the boys have on their little pedipalps, which is their 2 little feet up in front by their face, they have little bulbs at the end, so it looks like they're wearing little boxing gloves, and the females are straight. So males have boxing gloves, females are straight. And then sometimes their legs are like they're reaching legs that you can see them like waving at you. The males will be longer because they do these very cool, intricate mating dances, and the females will have much shorter front arms because they don't need to dance. And so we have a male, a very cute male here. I have opted to go with the Whoville theme this year because, again, Christmas, and I love the Grinch, and I love the Who's. So I tried to do like a Whoville theme. And if you are interested in figuring out how I did any of this, I either already have posted a video or will be posting a video very soon of the complete build of this guy and how I did everything I used, my mishaps that didn't work so well, so you can learn from my mistakes. But so keep an eye out for that, and I'll let you know how I did everything. For lighting, you just need some light. So if, like, I keep ours in our living room and the lights are usually on and that works fine for them. If you do happen to have them in like an office or like a craft room or something like that where the lights are off most of the time, you may want to get like one of those little LED lamps that just kind of either like clip on to the top or, you know, like a table stand one. But make sure you don't get a lamp where the bulb will produce heat because you don't want to bake them. So just like an LED one or something would suffice just fine. Easy peasy lighting, come on now. Then their food, and food is a wide range of things. It's kind of like any insect, including spiders. Like I wouldn't feed them a spider, but they will eat spiders. So we do mealworms, crickets, dubia roaches, waxworms. I mean, it runs the gambit. The only thing I would be careful of is if you have a
Baby scooter.
you don't want to feed it things that fight back, that are a little bigger than them even maybe. So like crickets will fight back, dubia roaches will fight back, and they can actually harm your little spooter. So I would stay on the smaller side. And like fruit flies, oh, they love fruit flies. I hate fruit flies. I have issues with them in the summer. But otherwise, yeah, it's super easy. They will attack it. It's the cute, I mean, it's vicious. They are vicious eaters. But it's also super cute because unlike most other spiders who will either be lazy and sit in their den and wait for the food to come to them or build a web and let the food come to them, these guys are active hunters and they will go out and they will hunt their prey down and like, oh, it's so cute, vicious, but cute. So that's always fun to watch. Moving on to water. These guys will drown easily. So I would suggest not using a water dish. We just mist very lightly because they could even drown in a water drop that's too big. It'll like suck them up in there, like in the cartoons where they're like sucked into the bubbles, but they can actually drown in a water bubble. So I do a light spray on one side of the tank at night, and then you see him come out and he drinks. Oh, it's so cute again. So everything they do is adorable, but that is it for watering. If you do decide to use a water dish, make sure it's like a low, small, shallow, like a bottle cap, and put a sponge in there or like a paper towel to absorb the water so there's no freestanding water and it's not like a pool where they can drown. Cohabbing spiders, don't do it. They'll kill each other. They are cannibalistic, so it's not, unless you're into this thing and you're working on mating and stuff like that, do not cohab the spiders. You'll end up with one left if they don't end up killing each other during the process. So don't cohab your spiders. Let's work on cleaning these guys, which again, super easy. They are very tiny creatures, and that means they create very tiny poops. So tiny, in fact, that you really can't even see them, so there's nothing to clean. The only thing you may need to pull out of there are the carcasses, the exoskeletons of any of the food items that you have in there for them. And then just kind of, make sure everything is still well secured and whatnot, and that's it for cleaning. Yeah. We're gonna move right into handling here, and I rolled up my sleeves because he is black and my sleeves are black and I don't wanna lose him. Handling can be a little tricky. Our guy seems a little shy, a little standoffish, and doesn't really want to be held, but they will get used to you. The one fascinating fact about jumping spiders is they are the smartest of all spiders in the entire world of spiders. They are the smartest. And they can actually hold information to where they can process it and learn from it. So they have the ability to kind of, I wouldn't say be tamed down, but get used to you, I guess is more of a way to say it. So our little guy is not exactly used to us yet, so I haven't been pushing him. So I am gonna use my handy dandy paintbrush to kind of coax him to going where I want him to go. And here we go. So as I do this, I'm going to spit some information at you guys just to keep you occupied. But one of the things that I wanted to mention is how these guys will explore. I got kind of a bigger enclosure for them because they like moving around. They will check every inch of their enclosure. They respond to colors. So I went with like colorful stuff in the enclosure. All right, little man, see, are you gonna attack? I'm going to use my little paintbrush and try to get him out of here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Every time he like feels the paintbrush behind him, he turns around really quick, probably thinking it's like a worm. Oh, there he is. Oh wait, can I get your web? Okay, so here he is. Oh my God. Have you guys ever seen that little cartoon with Lucas the jumping spider? He's the cutest little thing, but they truly look like that. Oh my gosh, are you gonna go on me by yourself? Shut your mouth right now. I love you to pieces. Please jump on me. Okay, anyway, false alarm. So the cartoon of Lucas the jumping spider, so stinking cute, but they really look like that. Like that cartoon. Oh, aw. Okay, I had him for a second. He was on me. I'm just so terrified of losing them because they're so small and so fast. But hi, buddy. Oh, and they respond to you. Well, not respond, but they like look at you and follow you. Like, oh, honey, grab my phone. Let's get a close up quick. I'm gonna show them how they respond. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I wanna show you, watch how he sees my hand. So I'm putting oh, I think I just scared him. So I'm putting my hand above him and he will stop and look up at it. Do you see him looking? He's looking to see like, hey, what's up there? And so when you talk to them, even though they don't have ears, they have such sensitive little furs all over them that they can feel that in their legs and such, and they respond to it, and it's so stinking cute. Come here, little man. I just wish he loved me like I love him. You're gonna get hurt. There. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, oh my God, look at his little arms. Ah! Look at his, and then you can see his little web that he leaves. He like poops it down to get it stuck on something, and then he lets it drag behind him. Also, I don't know if I mentioned his name, but Finn named him Harold, but I like calling him Jumpy. So his name is Harold Jumpy Jumperton, and we love him very much. And he's a very special part of our family, and we love him. So anyway, oh, look, hi. Are you waving to everybody? Okay, so anyway, that is our jumping spider how-to guide. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, any tips, good Lord, help me. Everything is appreciated. So again, keep a lookout for our video on how to build this very cute enclosure, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.